সারা দেশে সবাই হতে চায় পেমেন্ট চ্যাম্পিয়ন। প্রতি সপ্তাহে 50 জন সর্বোচ্চবার বিকাশ পেমেন্টে জিতে নিচ্ছেন টিভি, স্মার্টফোন, স্মার্ট ওয়াচ সহ আকর্ষণীয় সব প্রাইজ।
Japanese Messi was christened early in his career, partly because he grew up he had a very early move to Barcelona and went to the famous football education centre there. Messi by Ito to Kamada. Ring fencing going on here by Japan. Right by Sano and by Bowen. Set up for Nakamura. Wanted to get it onto his left foot, didn't have the time. Left foot was involved from Ito. Nice play.
Unlucky, yeah, love that. Great combination work out on the edge of the box. That's the strike. With the ball sailing over from Ito, but the ball off the right side was really good. Eventually, when it came into Maeda, him and Nakamura combining nicely, but just couldn't get that shot away quick enough.
Japan's first shot, first attempt, off target, as you saw. Paneka. Van de Ven. Reinders trying to make an angle for him. Instead, this is Virgil van Dijk. Gakpo.
Not a lot of room for the Netherlands to find those players on the half turn just outside the edge of the 18-yard box. That's good play.
There's Van de Ven. Ito gets it away. That's the kind of acceleration that can get him into those situations. Summerlin. Further and further up the pitch as the last man. De Jong. Gakpo. Reinders. It's quite set the world on fire at Manchester City. His first season with the champions. He played in the Club World Cup, actually. Got signed in time for his contribution a year ago in the United States. By Gakpo, Dumfries round the back, and you spotted it earlier, Andy.
Yeah, he's always prepared to make those gambling runs, Denzel Dumfries. Bottom of the screen, look, hand up in the air, just put it up there and let me attack it. He's just always struggling with that one. He could have done perhaps a little better trying to keep that back or knock it back for somebody else, but
he scored 11 goals as a defender. He's only one behind Van Dijk. Van Hecke. As the ref technically has to stop it and then give it back to Frankie de Jong.
yeah.
Just gave an extra couple of seconds for Japan to reposition. Fries.
That's the best joy that the Netherlands have had so far, Martin. When they go wide to Somerville or Gakpo and they're 1v1 with their man, they try and get beyond them, take them on, or a little give and go, get into the dead ball line and standing crosses up. It's when they're looking at their best. They're not finding a lot of room for Reinders and co in the middle of the park. Certainly in those wide areas, when they set it up and work it, then they can get behind Japan.
Gravenberg. Almost throw a blanket over all the outfield players. So far, the Dutch are getting up the pitch as a collective unit. Japan are not blinking, no, they're staring the opposition in the eye and saying, you come on, you leave a bit of space in behind and we'll be at you. Maybe that's on his agenda for half-time. Van Hecke, who's uncle, Jan Voortvliet, played in a World Cup final for the Dutch, 1978. The family history there. In by Gakpo, Taniguchi. Very positive piece of defending.
Good play there as well. Frankie de Jong headed clear, but immediately onto it. The orange ball forward once more.
Gakpo. Now Van Dijk. Trying to turn this from period of possession into an orange onslaught. It's not quite that. And there's been back by Marlon. He's looking across it. He's got a corner.
Well, just got their wires crossed a little bit there. Japan in the middle of the park. Kamada just here. Done the hard bit. Now he's looking for someone to take it. Dyson Mailer actually got in his way, and just for a split second there looked a yard of space for Antonio Marlon. In the end, a good block, and the Netherlands settled for a corner.
Reinders will take the Dutch are lined up on the edge. It's an outswinger. Could go 2 against 1 if he plays it short. In by Reinders. Van Hecker forced to save, and then it's over the top.
Yes, good
Goalkeeper's. Well, he was in the right place, but rather went straight at him, I think. It's Marlon's header, yeah.
Antonio Marlon, yeah, closely guarded as well there. He does really well to get that header away, and Suzuki thankful that it's a blue shirt that just is there to make sure they deal with that, but
সারা দেশে সবাই হতে চায় পেমেন্ট চ্যাম্পিয়ন। প্রতি সপ্তাহে 50 জন সর্বোচ্চবার বিকাশ পেমেন্টে জিতে নিচ্ছেন টিভি, স্মার্টফোন, স্মার্ট ওয়াচ সহ আকর্ষণীয় সব প্রাইজ।
Van Dijk. Well, they are being pinned back the long periods now. 10 minutes to go to half time.
yeah, handball Nakamura there.
It's quite a high up position that, but you'd be pleased to be in the ground. Will we see the football of Memphis in Dallas?
Another chance from this free kick. Johnny Reinders. Just give them something to attack. Give them a chance to go in after this.
When you're on top, you have to score. That's one of the old football cliches, and they're certainly on top, the Netherlands. They should have scored. Well, maybe it was a bit of a stretch, but the pressure not paying off. All the has been